we have a lot to get through. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hao. Today I'm gonna be reviewing everything that I've tried from Glossier, which is a lot of experience with their products. I'm gonna be letting y'all know how everything worked out for me, what products I think are worth it, what products I don't think are worth it. If I haven't tried a product, I will let you know if I'm planning to or why I may not be planning to try it. This is gonna be a two-part video. The first part is gonna be skincare, body, fragrance stuff, and their glossiWEAR, which is all their gear. The second video is going to be all about their makeup. I do want to put the disclaimer out there that these are all my opinions and how they have worked on my skin. Not everybody's skin is the same. Not everybody's experience will be the same. I will go over a little bit about how my skin acts. That should hopefully guide you in figuring out if these products would work for you. If there's a product that I mentioned that I don't like or I do like and you have different opinions about it, I really encourage you to start conversations down below so people can get a full range of opinions and not just mine. As always, timestamps are going to be down below, so if you want to jump around the video to see the products that you're interested in, feel free to do that, and I will get started. So my skin is very combination. Around the corners of my face, it is pretty dry. I have dry flakes up near my forehead area. I get dry down my chin. When we go towards the center a little bit, I am pretty tame. There is some texture issues going on, so I do have pores, little bumps sometimes around my nose area, dry in my upper T-zone, but in the corners of my nose throughout the day I do get oily. For the most part, I want to say I'm more combination to dry. I wanted to firstly start off with the After Balm. I know this is super popular right now. It just came out. I've seen 2 or 3 reviews on YouTube and they're all pretty positive reviews. I do not like this product. I do not think it's worth it. When it first came out, I felt like it was introduced as a balm that was going to be extremely hydrating and nourishing. I thought it was going to be more of a buttery texture, something that I can use at nighttime and was going to just sit into my skin, and in the morning it would bring my skin back to life. That's not what ended up happening. When it goes on, it kind of feels like it's going to sink in, but then it turns into this salve. It's a little greasy. Reminds me a lot of something like Vaseline. That was a little off-putting to me just because I don't like really thick, greasy feeling balms on my face. I gave it a chance, brought it on a trip with me, so I did use it a couple times and I still could not get along with it. Usually when I use some type of overnight moisturizer, I could at least see my dry patches disappear by the morning. My skin felt pretty much the same as when I went to bed. It felt tacky, a little sticky, and when I wiped it off, no real big changes. I feel like it didn't allow my skin to breathe. Pros of this product is the packaging. It is such a cute jar. This really nice seafoam green color with an aluminum cap that you just twist on. Very environmentally friendly. There's no fragrance. It just didn't do what I needed it to do for my skin, especially at $28. I feel like that's a little high of a price that I can't justify. So I did end up returning that. One YouTuber talked about how it was amazing to use as a primer for your makeup, and I used it before putting my makeup on. The application of my makeup went a lot smoother than it normally would with any other moisturizer. So I want to give it that benefit of the doubt because of the more tacky consistency that it leaves on your face. That's just not enough for me to justify buying it. I'm gonna stick with my Believe Aqua Balm Overnight Mask. If I put this on at night, in the morning my skin feels so hydrated, my dry spots are gone. This is what I thought that the After Balm was gonna be like, but it wasn't. If the After Balm doesn't work for you, I really recommend giving this a try. I'm not sponsored by Believe or anything, I just have been using this for the past year. I keep going back to it. The Priming Moisturizer Original Formula. I do not think this one is worth it either. It's a little too thin and watery for being a moisturizer. I don't feel like it does anything really. It could be good for someone with oily skin. It doesn't make you feel greasy at all, but it also doesn't nourish too much. I just found this to be a very underwhelming product. If you are the type of person that likes light moisturizers like that, maybe this would work for you. I've been using using the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream, and this is also a very light moisturizer. It's not watery. I think this works a lot better because it doesn't feel sticky or greasy or anything, just like the priming moisturizer, but it does feel hydrating, which is probably what you want out of a moisturizer. The Priming Moisturizer Balance. Love, love, love this product. This product is so great in my T-zone area. During the summers when I get a little bit more oily, I just put it on with sunscreen and it controls the oil really well on my face throughout the whole entire day. The texture kind of sets on your skin like a silicone primer would, but it does not feel silicone-y at all. It feels very much like a normal moisturizer. You can definitely see the pores minimize after you use this product. I have no idea how they did it. I've never found a product that was pore minimizing, oil controlling, not greasy feeling, but also moisturizing. I think that they did a really great job with this one. This is my used up bottle. This is the new one that I just purchased. I can really attest to this product right here. I like it a lot. If you have oily skin, this would work for you. Even if you have dry skin but have some oily areas, I think you should give it a try for just the oily spots on your face. I mostly wear this on my no makeup days. It works great with just a sunscreen. The packaging is really awesome. The pump does help you use up all the product. This is completely empty. I cannot get any more product out of it. It's extremely easy to use. It also works really well under more dewy foundations and concealers. It balances everything out. The Priming Moisturizer Rich is worth it. Unlike the normal priming moisturizer, I think this one is very nourishing. My skin feels really nice and supple after I use it. I feel like I kind of just walked out of a spa. After I use the Happy Hydration Cream, I'll probably pick up the Priming Moisturizer Rich. There is a strong smell of lavender when you put it on. It's like a creamy lavender smell. It doesn't last throughout the day or anything, but when you put it on, you will notice. I know that can be kind of irritating for some skin types, and I've seen in the reviews people mention this, so just want to be wary of that. I do have a sensitive nose, and sometimes lavender can be very overpowering, especially if it's an essential oil, but since this has kind of like creamy undertones to it, it doesn't bother my skin too much. I actually really like it. The Milky Jelly Cleanser. I do not think this product is worth it. For a cleanser, it's a little overpriced. It just isn't anything special. The consistency is definitely milky and jelly, but it almost reminds me of just like the Cetaphil cleansers. It's very light, and I don't think it does a pretty good job cleansing. Definitely does not take off all of your makeup. I will say that it never broke me out, and it did not leave my skin feeling dry afterwards. I just don't think that it is anything extraordinary. If you are looking for a good basic cleanser, this might be good for you. But there's just so many other cleansers out there that are a lot cheaper and I feel like do the same thing. Getting more into the serums now, and I do want to put the disclaimer out there that I am no skincare guru. I cannot tell you what avocado oil does for your skin. I very heavily rely on one of my best friends who is a dermatologist to just educate me on that kind of stuff. She recommends me things that I have seen made a difference. That is what I can compare it to. We'll talk about Super Bounce, Super Glow, and Super Pure all in one section. I know that might not sound fair if you are a skincare junkie. I'm so sorry, but all I have is my experience to speak on. I used these products for 6 or 7 months straight. I used 2 drops of each every single night. Did I notice any improvements with any of them? Super Bounce is supposed to be a hyaluronic acid serum and soften your skin. I don't know if it made a difference. The vitamin C in the Super Glow is supposed to even out my skin tone. Fuck. Please excuse editing how. The dropper actually just came out of my Super Glow, fell on the floor and cracked. This is something that I want to mention because this is not the first time this has happened to me with one of their super products. Something to watch out for. During that time, I didn't have very noticeable hyperpigmentation. If I did, it would be smaller acne scar spots. Those pretty much remained. It didn't seem like the Super Glow helped out at all. The Super Pure, the niacinamide and zinc formula, I don't have any formal opinions on it just yet. I did purchase it afterwards. This is about how much of the Super Glow I got through, so pretty much the whole bottle. Same with the Super Bounce, except I have no idea where I put that bottle bottle. For the super pure, I used about half the bottle, and that one is supposed to smoothen the texture of my skin out. I mentioned earlier that I do have some texture issues going on in my nose area due to some enlarged pores. When I was using it for the 3 or 4 months that I didn't notice too much of a difference. I think that maybe my skin is a little bit more stubborn, and I also do heavily lean on seeing a dermatologist for your skin. I know that dermatology is not accessible to everybody. I know that people really rely on these types of reviews to find the best products for their skin. I'm sorry if I wasn't more helpful. I do recommend watching other channels that have done reviews on the super line for more in-depth reviews on those products. I just didn't really see them make too much of a difference on my skin, so I want to say that these are not worth it. An item that I think is worth it is the cleanser concentrate. Unlike the Milky Jelly Cleanser, I feel very cleansed after using this product. I've only sampled it, but I have sampled it about 4 times. It does remind me a lot of that Neutrogena cleanser that everybody used to use. I always thought that one was a little too overpowering, so I always opted out for the Neutrogena Grapefruit Facial Cleanser, which I still use to this day. This version is very nice. It's not super minty on my skin. It does feel refreshing. It's a really good cleanse in. When I was trialing all these products using this cleanser concentrate in addition to the priming moisturizer Rich, felt so good. Even Mason was like, your face smells good. There is a smell. It's a citrusy smell. Very light scent. Even though it gives me a pretty good cleanse, I would still use a makeup remover. It does have some types of acid in it, which might not be ideal if you're rubbing that into your eye makeup. It's a cleanser that really targets problem skin, and my pores do look noticeably smaller. After I finish this face wash, I think I will pick it up because I want to give it a longer try. The first item I didn't go over is the Universal Pro-Retinol. If I were to get a retinol for my skin, I would be consulting my dermatologist, and she would probably recommend some other brands that have been better known and tested. I feel like Glossier kind of just came out with this product. I don't know how much testing they've done on it. I'd like to keep my skincare routine as minimal as possible, not be a skincare junkie, not get into that world just yet. Same with the solution. I have used exfoliating solutions before. They've always been a little bit harsh on my skin, and I know that's kind of the point. Again, I feel like if I were to get one of these, I would just go with one that is more highly recommended to me. I don't think I'll be trying that out. Futuredew Oil Serum Hybrid. I like looking like I have a natural glow. I feel like this product will make me look a lot more shinier than I'd like to, so I do not have any plans to try this out. If you have tried any of these products and my assumptions are completely wrong, please let me know if these are game changers. Write them down in the comments below. I'd love to pin that so other people know as well. The Moisturizing Moon Mask and the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack. I actually might try these. I'm not too much of a face mask person. I think they're a little gimmicky. I do have 1 or 2 face masks that I just use from time to time when I want to treat myself, give myself a nice spa day, and I would not be opposed to trying either of these 2 masks. The Milky Oil. This is supposed to be a waterproof makeup remover. I don't think that I have any plans on trying this. I don't like putting oil on my face. When I do have heavy faces of makeup on, I'd like to reach for my Vanilla Co. makeup remover balm. It doesn't feel oily. It just melts away your makeup. It's pretty freaking cool. Way prefer that over any type of oil makeup remover. Most days, I just use these little microfiber face wipes. I got these from Amazon in like a pack of 12. So useful. I just run them under hot water. It takes off literally everything. Once I take all my makeup off with this cloth, the cleanser that I use does the rest of the work, and my face ends up being clean that way. I don't typically wear waterproof makeup. The mascara that I use is a tubing mascara. I try to keep it as simple as possible and as easy as possible to get my makeup on and get my makeup off. The Invisible Shield Sunscreen. This one I have always wanted to try. I just don't get it every time I fill my cart. That is because it's not reef safe, and I'm not like a super environmentalist or anything, but I do what I can when I can, and that's just one of the things that I don't purchase anymore is sunscreen that isn't reef safe. In that whole process, I have found the Biosense Squalene Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen, and the active ingredients in this is just zinc oxide, which is reef safe, and it's worked wonders. Some people will find a white cast. I do not find a white cast on my skin using this. It somehow applies like a lotion and does not smell like a sunscreen. So I really don't have any plans to try the Invisible Shield because this product just works so well for me. I love the concept. I love that it's clear. How did they do that? I don't know. But people who do their makeup all the time rave about this product because it is invisible when it goes on. Could work really well for darker skin tones. I will not be trying the Soothing Face Mist. I'm not a huge fan of face mist. I feel like I put all this time into doing my makeup. Why would I want to spray water all over my face? I do have the MAC Fix Plus. I use it sometimes. I just am afraid of messing up my makeup using it. I've kind of eliminated face mist. That's different from setting mist though, because I do use the Urban Decay setting mist to lock it all in. That stuff is amazing. My makeup does not budge throughout the day. But with just face mist to like rehydrate your skin, I'd actually rather pat on this super product on my dry spots if I'm seeing any, and it does not break up my makeup, but it does hydrate that area. That's what I do when I encounter a situation where I would need one. The Zit Stick. This is a breakout eraser. You're supposed to dab it into pimples that are forming or have already formed on your skin. I'm not going to be getting the Zit Stick because I use this acne gel. This has fixed so many things for me. If I have a pimple coming on and it's deep underground and I know it's going to be a freaking big one, I will put this on at night, do my skincare routine for 3 days straight, and then that pimple just magically disappears. I don't know where it went. It's also helped alleviate a lot of these little small bumps that I used to have from dermaplaning my hairline myself like an idiot. Yeah, I had these crazy small bumps come up afterwards, and this got rid of all of them. I'm the type of person to not fix it if it ain't broke. I'm just gonna stick to this. We're gonna move into the body care now. Body Hero Exfoliating Bar. I think that this is worth it, but with some things to say. I think it is a little abrasive as an exfoliator. An exfoliator I really enjoy is the Neutrogena Grapefruit Body one because they have rounded beads in it and it feels really soft on the skin. This is almost kind of like the least harsh sandpaper that you can find. So it's more like shards and not smooth beads, but I guess that's why it works as an exfoliator. I did notice my stretch marks fade a little bit while using this. I have seen a difference. It is extremely convenient to use. It's not like the Frank's coffee body scrub where you're making a mess, putting scoops of coffee beans into your hand and getting it all over the shower. It's not like the beads that just kind of end up sticking everywhere. It's a very innovative product. It's a bar and it lathers up, turns into just soap foam. The way the bar has been made gives it a sandpaper-like texture. If you have pretty sensitive skin, you might not like it. If they come out with a normal body wash soap bar of this, I would buy it. It smells very good. I will be repurchasing it after I run out of this one because of the ease of use. Body Hero Daily Oil Wash. I do not think this product is worth it. I've heard mixed reviews where some people think it smells like wet dog and some people think it smells very luxurious. I think it's one of those scents that's kind of like Chanel No. 5 where it smells very powdery and floral. You either really like it or you don't. I think the smell is quite nice, but the consistency is not anything that I find to be worth it. It comes out of the pump as oil. Your skin eats it up in that one spot. You can kind of lather it a little bit from there, but it feels like a waste of product when you're using it. You need so much of it to cover your whole body. I wish that they would just make it into a bar soap. I don't see how this product can really give you a nice cleanse. Those are the only two products that I have seriously tried from their body care line. I do want to try the Body Hero Dry Touch Oil Spray. I do like the scent, and I feel like this spray could be really nice to put over my tattoos and make it look shiny, bright, and glossy. I am not a huge fan of lotioning my skin. I know that may sound weird. I think the majority of the population uses lotion after they get out of the shower. I've just always been really lazy about it. I do use lotion from time to time, but I feel like this product is a very nice way of cheating. I'd rather spray a oily, nourishing product than take the time to rub every single inch of my body. I do want to try the Body Hero Perfecting Cream as well because I do like the scent. The hand cream. I feel like hand creams are a gimmick as well. I don't understand what they do. $18 for a bottle of hand cream in a pretty wasteful container is not worth it in my opinion. I do have a couple hand creams that I've been gifted or have samples of here and there, and I try to use those up, but I feel like a normal lotion would do for your hand. Moving into the fragrances now. There's only one. It's Glossier You. I did purchase it, brought it along with me on a trip, so I have a teeny bit of it in this little travel bottle. I don't like it. I just really don't. I can see why people think it smells like Chloe. It's very floral, but it has a strong undertone of pepper. To me, it's very irritating for my nose. The bottle is really cute and compact. It's very high quality glass. If Chloe is something you go for, you will like this a lot. There's just some scents that I get migraines with, and this is one of them. For the summertime, I really like using the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. It's fresh and citrusy. It doesn't irritate my nose because there's no underlying tones of pepper in it. I also really like the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. Although this one does give me a headache if I spray too much of it, so I have to be a little bit careful with this one, but I really like the scent. For the winter time, I love Black Opium by YSL. This has undertones of coffee in it. I only sprayed this once. It lasts really nicely throughout the day. As far as Glossier You goes, I can't get on board with it. The Glossier You Solid is such a cute compact. I really wanted to get it, but I'm not just gonna get it because it's a cute compact. I want to be able to like the smell as well. Hopefully they come out with another scent, something that smells a little bit like the Body Hero line or the Exfoliation Bar, because I really enjoy this smell. Moving into gear, I do have a couple of things. I have this Glossier green hoodie. This was limited edition to last winter time. The pink hoodie always seemed like such an awesome hoodie to me, but I don't really wear pink that often. I usually go for more green, brown, black, and white tones. So when they came out with this one, I added it to my cart so quickly. Got mine in the size medium because I wanted it to be slightly oversized but not too big, and this was the perfect size for me. It has the most gorgeous embroidery. It's very well made. It has a very cute patch on the sleeve, metal aglets. On the back, it has the little smiley face and wave. The inside is more of a fleece material. It's definitely worth the price. It's one of the nicest hoodies that I have owned. I know that one is limited edition, but if you are planning on getting the pink one, I think the pink one is very similar to it. It might not have the patch on the sleeve. Last thing, very exciting, is the cell phone keychain. The entire year that I lived in LA, Glossier was like under construction because they were reopening their store in Melrose. It was a couple months after I moved out of LA that they reopened their store and then came out with these cute LA store limited edition keychains. I just needed to get my hands on one because I love little trinket things. My friends Andrew and Brandon, shout out to them, they're awesome, went and purchased me one. Then they shipped it to my house. It is just the cutest little keychain. Oh my goodness. The quality, it's very heavy. It has a cute little Glossier tag on it. In the back, it has Glossier 8525 Melrose Avenue, Los Angeles, California, which is the address of their Glossier store in LA. When you open it up, it has a little mirror inside, and I love this thing so much. I really wish I would have told them to ship me 2 of them so I could put one on my keys and then just have one to save. The buttons are just made of this plastic. You can't push them or anything, but it's It's really high quality. The mirror is so handy, and it's a very nice mirror too. It's not like one of those warped mirrors. If you go to LA, or if you know anyone in LA, I really highly recommend you have them pick one up for you. It's so nostalgic. My first phone was a flip phone. Unfortunately, people are reselling it up to $100 I've seen on like Mercari and Depop. I get it, people are trying to make money, but I only bought this for about $20, $25 maybe after tax. So I don't understand why they're selling it for that much. I don't know how limited they are. I got mine maybe like a month ago. Now I'm gonna go through the stuff in the glossiWEAR line that I either will or will not be purchasing. The beauty bag. I do want this. I don't want it in the color pink. They came out with a holiday version, which was white and tangerine color. I thought that one was really cute. I didn't buy it because if I had bought a white beauty bag, it would have turned tan with all of my grimy little fingerprints. I'm really hoping that they come out with a green like they did with the sweater. Oh, I would buy that so fast. Or even just a black or a tan. So I'm waiting on that, but I will not be purchasing the pink one. The Glossier Sweatshirt. I'm not a really huge fan of this sweatshirt. The letters on it are more like academic letters. I don't really think it's too cute, so I probably won't be purchasing that either. The water bottle, however, I think is so adorable. Nalgene bottles are very good quality and they last really long. My only issue with the Nalgene bottles is that the tip of them, if you don't wipe it after you drink it, it can get a little bit stinky, but I think if you take care of it, it wouldn't be too bad. That is what most of the negative reviews say about this water bottle. I feel like it's like that with all Nalgene bottles. The colorway is so adorable. It's this olive green color with the purple lilac cap, and it has the cute pink G on it and some flower detailing. I think it's like perfect size to fit into one of my bags, especially my mini black conkin. I will be getting that sometime soon. I'm just trying to control my spending a little bit. The last thing is the Sunshine Yellow Duffel Bag. This I really have no use case for. I also don't really purchase things that are yellow. I already have a duffel bag from Dagne Dover that I use. It is cute if you like yellow. I think it's really adorable, but I just don't think it's something I'm gonna be spending my money on personally. And we have finished part 1. Part 2 will be coming soon. Please bear with me. I have been a busy bee, but I will get that to you, and it's gonna be all about makeup. I felt like part 1 there were a lot of things I didn't try. Glossier makeup, I think I've tried everything. Subscribe down below if you want to see part 2. That would mean so much to me, and if this video was helpful to you at all, please consider giving it a like. It really helps my channel and it lets me know that I am helping you. I love seeing comments from y'all, answering any questions you may have. I think that's it. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you over in part 2.